More cozy than Hogsmeade.
Going down to Feldcroft. All right. You know, as I play this, it's not long after Thick 44 of Neebs Gaming passed away. If you're familiar with Battlefield Friends or any of the Neebs Gaming stuff, he played Recon, and his name was Tony Schnurr, Anthony Schnurr. And he's been kind of bummed out about it, honestly. Like I've literally lost family that like I was less sad about. Like it's a weird thing to say, but like it's absolutely true. Like I only recently discovered Neebs Gaming and stuff, and man, it's sad. Sounds like he's got a few kids. I think all girls. They always talk about his daughters, and so got a few kids. He was 47, 47, had a brain tumor, had cancer. You just never know, man. You know, you just never know when it's going to happen. But that's been going on as I'm playing right now. Feel for the whole group, family, of course. But you know, silver lining. You know, with any content creation, you know, your kiddos will be able to look back on it. You know, even after you're gone. So. You know, like photo albums and stuff, those used to be really popular, really important, frankly. I perceive that they are less so these days. But, you know, with like, you know, the videos, if anything was ever to happen to me, you know, my daughter's 4 right now, you know, she'll still have a way
These rocks have seen better days.
To kind of get to know me, as it were. And particularly when, you know, he's flying regularly, you know, it's a risk. It's sort of, you know, you don't want it to happen, but it happens.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Didn't even need to land. Okay. So, just something that's been happening, been on my mind. Honestly, I've been pretty sad about it. So, it's okay. It's okay to be sad no matter how, you know. Oh, come on now. No matter how macho or awesome any of us pretend to be, or say we are, think we are, or are perceived to be, there's nothing wrong with exploring your feelings, acknowledging them, recognizing how they affect your decision making. That's hugely important. There's like a very common like saying in aerospace that you don't fly on a day you fall in love. You know, your decision making, your ability to you know, kind of follow checklists and just make the right decisions is affected when you're emotional.
Off on another adventure, are we?
That sort of stuff is just important to
I'm
know.
not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It would be amazing living in a little place like this. Thank you. See what this is, Bernard.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hi, Bernard. What can you tell me?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters.
Rude.
Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
Great.
What do you have for sale?
Okay, perfect. Stop.
What are we in the market for today?
Great, stop talking. Puffskein, Niffler. Nifflers. Mooncalf. Okay, I got that. So the only thing is Niffler. All right, huge waste of time.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
You creeper. I'm in high school, man.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
What is
Revelio.
this? Okay. The Feldcroft Well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. This is where the girl, the girl is from, that we've seen in all those flashbacks. So, like, the wizards in those flashbacks, like, came up on those mountains, maybe, yeah, something like that. I mean, maybe over there.
Can't imagine how muggles get by with
Cast the thing. Yeah. Okay. We have seen this town has potential story importance as being where that seemingly bad lady is from. Hey, bruh.
You made it.
What's up?
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
Ooh.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Why won't, I mean, if your uncle was an
This
Auror,
way.
dude should be, let me lead the way, Sebastian. Where are we going, huh?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Oh,
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Let's do this. Wish I had my top hat. Hope my mask doesn't scare her.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
What?
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I gotta get rid of the Hannibal mask.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
She seemed fine.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Alright, going back in. Boom, busting in.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
That is a weird chair. That's, I get the impression that the guy in the house is kind of a butt here. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Okay.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
What's going on with your
Sebastian
uncle?
mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror. but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid.
No.
I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
This is wizardry.
I wish you well.
This is wizardry. Come on. Nothing is futile. What do we have in here? What can I steal of yours? Yeah, sorry you don't feel good and stuff, but I'm gonna just... Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Hope you're feeling better. Okay. Hey, biggin.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Do your job.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon.
Boom.
Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
This guy's on the payroll. He's on the bad guy payroll. We're gonna have to go wreck a bunch of goblins or something. Sup, bro?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Yeah.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people
I'm going
realize.
to choose to
They
believe
should not be underestimated.
that your sister was not a Slytherin, okay? I'm gonna fix...
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
And digging, great. I'm going. Let me read it. I'm going. Ugh. Practice dummies, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read it since the clock was still still ticking. Gotta get my collectibles.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Well,
This way.
Let's definitely go up there then. I don't know if you've seen my face mask. I'll literally eat them.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Confringo!
Are you really taking me up here? Just for us to be in the...
be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Places. Confringo.
Was there?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Utterly pitiful, this letter.
Oop. Oopsie, come on now.
Is that the best you could do?
It's not even a third the best I could do. Because I'm bad. I'm just not good at stuff, mostly.
You've made your last mistake.
Okay. Purple though, huh? Alright. Oh, did you get frozen there for a sec? Oh, gosh. That's not even what I want to get out of there.
You call that a spell cast?
You guys gonna curse me or what? Whoops. I ended up on the on the like combat, I don't want to say playlist, but you know, my I was pretty confident I dodged that, but clearly you know. Spelly Melius. Oh! Boom.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Did you? Did you try to warn me about that? Sebastian? One of these days, man, I'm gonna let him kill you. They looking for her, I guess? Maybe that...
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Yeah, I mean...
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Pickaxe, what do I need?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Ministry's in their pocket.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh. that was a hop.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Yeah, they're looking for her body.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
forget what that gal's name even was. She was trying to use magic to take the pain from her father after her brother died. Yeah. So that's the reverse of that is probably what the sister has been cursed with. You know, pain. Literal pain.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian!
Yeah.
I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
When?
Okay, I guessed
Give
up
me a
there.
moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yep, totally. Yeah, okay. So we already had figured this out before.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach.
Ah.
She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Boom. I got this.
Huh. A stairwell.
There's always a stairwell. My gosh.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Venomous tentacular?
Tells me they're after something
You
bigger.
serious? What is it? Fire? I could cast me some fire up in here. It's ridiculous. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Incendio!
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Yeah. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
He's gonna end up. It's not gonna end well. It doesn't end well. Okay. Should I?
Incendio.
You get back. I feel like I can definitely do something with those chairs, like a transfiguration, something. Yeah. We'll go right there, I guess. No. There you go. Not quite what I was expecting, but it will do.
Incendio. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, like access into the.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
I feel like it's not quite going to be.
To hold my breath.
It's not quite going to be the Undercroft. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, all right. That screen concerns me. It's like just blue, just random blue screen. Like,
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
It was her painting.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Oh, gosh.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Are you done? Are you done? Are we done? Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to help that guy with anything. We're going to go back to the room of requirement, and we're just going to end this one here. By golly. Oh, wonder what that...
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Sounds sketchy. Anything else? So what's my next quest going to be? The High Keep. Meet Natty. Oh, okay, all right. An astronomy class. Oh, I do look forward to that. I'll probably start with that next time. The astronomy class. Boy. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you know, the story. It's not. I mean, it's been fairly evident that there's been something going on with that other student, or that student who became a professor, and maybe Ranrock is like literally has part of her painting or something like with him. I don't know. I'll be interested to see where this goes, but at least we don't have to look right at the mask, you know, since she's just refuses. Absolute refusal. No. Oh, by golly. Oh, dang it. I took it for granted. Well, that'll do it. We're just looking at something. Ah, okay. Anyway, I appreciate, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and the story's getting good. I'm curious, you know, I've spent a lot of time just kind of dilly-dallying with the game here, but man, there's a lot of story going on, and then they keep, you know, oh, you can only collect this one collectible at nighttime, and oh, you got to collect animals, but only some of the animals you can collect at nighttime and stuff. Like, there's a lot of padding. There's a lot of padding if you go after all the side stuff in here, so ugh, that's kind of exhausting, but you know, that's fairly common, frankly. So I hope that you are enjoying this. I certainly am, and as always, thanks for watching.